all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Hawashai, Ba'ashem Kodash, the Willanos today as an apostles of Green Stone. Shalom to the elect pushing this word in truth and in sincerity, with the hope of receiving mercy of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Hawashai. Yahweh is the name of the Heavenly Father. Yahushai is the name of his only begotten Son. You so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans are the Israelites according to the prophecies that are written in the scriptures. I want to make it known that the RFID microchip is the MOTB. The serpent juice is the precursor to the MOTB. Yahushai, whom the dwelling nearly called Jesus, is about to make his return upon the earth to deliver his elect and to pour out judgment as is written. So I want to get straight into this lesson, and this is a quick follow-up on the video that I did yesterday concerning a quick World War III update. And as you can see, every day it's something new, somewhere else stirring up. Alright, now I have a quick clip to show you that, hey man, this is the spirit that Yahweh Shmi Shai have been directing these last days. Let me get this precept for you as it come to mind. Let me see if I'm right. It's supposed to be 3. Ecclesiastes 3. Yeah, this is Ecclesiastes 3 verse 1. To everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. And that is very clear. But the thing is, people don't understand the season that they're in. In 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 1, it read, let's get it. I don't want to even butcher it. Let's get it and come back to this precept. So this is 1 Thessalonians 5 verse 1. It read, but of the times and the seasons, virgin, ye have no need that I write unto you. For yourself know perfectly that the day of the Lord shall come as a thief in the night. For when they shall say peace and safety, then so the destruction cometh upon them as travaileth upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. But ye, brethren, are not in darkness, that day should overtake you as a thief. Ye are all the children of the light, and the children of the day. We are not of the night, nor of darkness. Therefore, let us not sleep as do others, but let us watch and be sober. And this is why we're bringing out these videos, because these videos help to motivate brothers, lift brothers' faith, knowing the times that we're in. Because the closer we get to the end, the harder this walk is going to get, So right now, the seasons that we're in, and if you're not seeing it, we're in the time of war. So going back to Ecclesiastes 3, verse 1 once more, it says, to everything there is a season, and a time to every purpose under the heaven. A time to be born and a time to die. A time to plant and a time to pluck up that which is planted. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. A time to weep and a time to laugh. A time to mourn and a time to dance. A time to cast away stones, a time to gather stones together, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to get and a time to lose. And now is the time to prepare thy mind to lose things of this world, which is like unto dung, because all these things are temporary, the things that you hold dearly in this life, and that's just the reality of it, You're supposed to prepare your mind to willing to even lose your life for this truth. That's why I say, let's strive for the truth unto the end, and the Lord shall fight for thee. A time to keep and a time to cast away, a time to rent and a time to sow, a time to uh, a time to keep silence, and a time to speak. And a lot of people don't know that. A lot of people don't know say better to shut them out than to give the sacrifice of fools, yo. A time to love and a time to hate. A time of war and a time of peace. And what you see taking place right now in the world? Let's go to this clip. Showing you that we're in a time of war.
What's going on, guys? It's Greg here, aka NY Prepper. It is Sunday, June 9th, 2024, and I have some breaking news to share with you guys. Right now it is 12:22 Eastern Time here in the United States, and we have some major breaking news coming in from the Korean Peninsula. So South Korea has put their military on high alert, with emergency standby orders being given to several reserve units in order to prepare for possible escalation from North Korea. This was reported by Yonhap News, which is a South Korean news agency. So South Korea putting their military on high alert, including their reserves, to prepare for a possible provocation, okay? And this comes after North Korea sent hundreds more balloons full of trash and feces on Saturday into South Korea. Some of them actually landed in the capital of South Korea, Seoul. So things are really escalating on the Korean Peninsula. We have to keep an eye on Korea. My big concern is that Vladimir Putin and Xi Jinping are going to use North Korea to open up a new front for the West to deal with. Okay, so if North Korea starts attacking South Korea, or maybe launches a limited invasion of South Korea, then the U.S. is going to have to focus on that instead of focusing on Taiwan and Europe, and then Russia and China will make their moves. Okay, so keep an eye on Korea. Huge news. And what you're looking at here is a report from the British government about the state of Britain's military and whether Britain is ready for war or not. And this was released on April 23rd. And just a few days ago, Germany released their World War III civil defense plans.
So a lot of people that see these things taking place, and them can't fathom or comprehend why all these things transpiring at the same time. All these countries preparing for war. You have military drills taking place all around the world right now, yo. But this is what the scriptures say about that. This is Joel 2 verse 9. Joel 3 verse 9, my bad. This is Joel 3 verse 9. We read, proclaim ye this amongst the Gentiles. So the heathens will proclaim these words amongst you. Prepare war, wake up the mighty men. Let all the men of war draw near. Let them come up. Beat your plowshare into swords, and your pruning hook into spears. Let the weak say, I am strong. So all of the money where they use to invest in agriculture, education, things to better the economy. Invest these money into military weapons. Whether I want to be from ICBMs, tanks, nuclear missiles, jets, helicopters, either way, surface to air, missiles, air to surface, any which way. What are we supposed to use the money for in these times? This is what the scripture is saying. Let the weak say, I am strong. And one time, you look upon North Korea as being weak. Where now North Korea have nuclear capability, yo. And them have countries like Russia and China as their allies. So them more boldly, right? Them speak more boldly now. Verse 11. Assemble yourself and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourself together round about thither. Cast thy mighty ones to come down, O Yahweh. Let the heathen be wakened, and come up to the valley of Yehoshaphat, for there will I sit to judge all the heathens round about. So them, the heathens don't even know that what take place now is the Lord preparing to judge these heathens, yo, to pour upon them his indignation. So right now, motherfucker, let me get this precept for you. This is Isaiah 34, verse 1. It's to come near, ye nation, to hear, and hearken, ye people. Let the earth hear, and all that is therein, the world, and all things that come forth of it. For the indignation of Yahweh is upon all nations, and his fury upon all their armies. And them not understand these things, yo. And this is what the prophets are going out there to say boldly before the face of our adversaries, yo. That Yahweh is about to pull you from rulership. That's why the Lord has started this big division in the earth. The elites may feel like this is of their doing. But Yahweh control the affairs that are taking place upon the earth, yo. This is not written in Daniel. So the Lord ruleth in the kingdom of men, and in giving it to whomsoever he will. He had utterly destroyed them, he had delivered them to the slaughter. And that is what Yahweh is about to do, yo. Deliver these nations to the slaughter. And the main slaughter is going to take place when America, Mr. Babylon the Great, become the lake of fire talked about in Revelation, when these ICBMs capable of carrying multiple nuclear warheads are being shut off by various countries around the world, from Russia and China to even their allies over there in Europe. And then, at that time, Yahweh is going to make his great appearance out to deliver his elect and to pour out judgment upon the inhabitants of the earth.
Talking about how subways and metro stations are going to be used for fallout shelters and all kinds of doomsday preparation scenarios. And now we have the British government focusing on preparedness for war. Latvia has already released a survival manual for its citizens in the event of an invasion, and we went over that survival manual in detail a few weeks back. But what was concerning about the Latvian survival manual is
so I'm going to a survival manual, yo. So this is Matthew 24 verse 3. It says, and as he sat upon the mount of the Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? Talking about end of the age. And Yahweh answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you. For many shall come in my name, saying, I am a Mashiach, and shall deceive many. And we are in such a time. And he shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that he be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. And all these countries are preparing for war. But out here in Jamaica, you know, the leaders not wanting the citizens of what's to come. They're not telling their citizens to prepare, to stock up on goods because dark days are ahead. The Jamaican people don't understand when war kick off and boats are not coming here to drop off any goods, how fast the stores are gonna be empty, as is written in 2 Ezra 6 verse 22. It says, and then suddenly shall the full storehouses be found empty. At that time there will be chaos in the streets there. There will be rebellions. There will be uprisings against the governments. And not only in Jamaica but around the world. Uproar of the people in the world, yo. And these are the times that we're in, and things are gonna get more perilous as we approach the end of this age. The scripture said the end is not yet. So right now we have a major prophecy that we're looking out for, which is the RFID microchip to be mandated, yo, because all these prophecies are coming to pass simultaneously. If you have eyes to see, it's very clear. Verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famine, and pestilence, and earthquake in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. And this is what a lot of people don't understand, yo. If you read the precept, when you see these signs, it's no going back good until the end come. Yahweh in verse 21 he said, for then shall be great tribulation, such as was not since the beginning of the world to this time, no, nor ever shall be. So things just going to continue to get worse and worse and worse and worse and worse, yo. Unimaginable circumstances is going to befall the inhabitants of the earth. I mean, let's get that from the scriptures, yo. I'm going to close on this note. This is Ecclesia, 2 Ezra 8, verse 50. It reads, for many great miseries shall be done to them that in the latter time shall dwell in the world, because they have walked in great pride. So miseries upon miseries is prepared for the inhabitants of the earth, as is written in 2 Ezra 15 verse 14. So woe unto the world and them that dwell therein. So this is really fine. Whether I want to say Kalalal, Yahweh, Ba'ashem Hawashai, Ba'ashem Kodash, Shalom.